Lawyer Elisha Ongoya has written a letter to Communications Authority of Kenya and the DCI asking them to pull down 50 parody accounts operating on Twitter, on Facebook, and on TikTok. According to him, as at now, he doesn't have an official social media page, but as we speak, there are 50 accounts operating under his name and image. And according to Ongoya, he says that the kind of information these accounts are spreading out is false, and it is really doing a lot of damage to his reputations. So he is asking the Communications Authority of Kenya to look into these accounts and shut them down. I think on Twitter, perhaps he might succeed on Facebook and on TikTok, but on Twitter I think is going to face a little challenge, because Twitter, which is owned by Elon Musk, allows parody accounts to operate. There are so many parody accounts. Hata saizi ukiingia pale Twitter utafute let's say Elon Musk mwenyewe, the owner, utapata there are several accounts, and these accounts, some of them are verified, because I think I don't know, I think with this mantra of free expression, I think Elon Musk allowed that to just make people say what they want to say, because he believes in the freedom of expression. So I think maybe Elisha Ongoya might have difficulties in shutting down those parody accounts, especially on X. On Twitter, on Facebook, I know Meta will act, hiyo mimi najua wataishughulikia, and on TikTok also. TikTok pia inakuanga very active in pulling down accounts, but on Twitter it might have difficulties going around this issue. So this is the letter that he has written to the Communications Authority of Kenya and the DCI. It has come to our client's attention that following our client's appearance before the country's Senate to represent the Deputy President in the ongoing constitutional process, a number of social media accounts have been created by persons not known to our client. These accounts have been created either in our client's name or in other names, but bearing our client's facial image. Some of these accounts are posting information that is totally inconsistent with our client's philosophy of life. Some of them even border of criminality. Our client believes that as the industry regulator, there is something that you can do to remedy this situation. The particulars of the offending accounts are hereby supplied as follows. So there I've mentioned several accounts there. I can see Elisha Ongoya KE, Ongoya KE, Elisha Ongoya, Samuel, Elisha. There are so many here listed, and at the end the letter says that the purpose of this letter is to request that you investigate the IP addresses that registered and that are using these accounts online. We also request that you invoke your powers to close down these accounts directly or get the respective service providers to close them down. We have taken the liability to copy this letter to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations for further criminal investigation and coercive action against perpetrators of these nefarious schemes. So according to this letter is after that cross examination that happened last week pale kwenye Senate, there are people, we see Elisha Ongoya has been receiving praises online. People have been admiring his work. Some Kenyans wakaamua to take advantage of that na kufungua accounts bearing his name and image. So according to him, these accounts need to be shut down, saying that for now he doesn't have any official social media account. I think if I were Elisha Ongoya, if I'm to advise him, on matters social media. On TikTok, on Facebook, not on Facebook, on Twitter, he needs to open a Twitter account. The only way to counter parody accounts on Twitter is to open an official account, verify it, and make it active. That is the only way you can fight a parody account on Twitter, because asking the operator to shut them down, it can be difficult, because every day people are creating account. Most of these celebs, be it politicians, be it all these celebs around the world, they have more than some have more than 10 parody accounts. So it might be very difficult for him to completely close these accounts down. But the best way to move forward is for him to open a social media account, make it active, and then share information that he feels need to the public to know, because people take advantage of this, and we know some of these parody accounts will later came with the stories za kuchangiwa story na nini. We see how many people have been conned by these parody accounts. So for him to be safe, he really needed to open an account and make it active. So but ignoring and just assuming that these accounts will be gone forever, I think it will encounter difficulties in that area. So for Elisha Ongoya, the only way to move forward is to open an account and then make it active. So we shall be waiting to see how this is going to turn out as we continue to follow this Rigathi Gachagwa's impeachment, because it continues today. So that is it from me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.